everyone, it's Dawn here. I had a high-speed over torque, OverLean, whatever, and I'm going to show you the damage. I'll show you on my wheel first. I don't know if I can show you this stuff on my body, but pedals are fine. The Adam G pedals are perfect. I don't see any damage to them. A little bit of scrape here on my Clark pad, but otherwise the Clark pads are fine. The whole side over here is fine, including the battery boxes are fine on this side. A little bit of a scrape over here and over here. From the top, we have this pulled out, and that's not a big deal. I can weld this back together and it'll be tight. It'll just be a little bit ugly, but it'll be tight and functional and totally fine. A little bit of a hole over here where it got gouged somehow, and then scrape over here. But otherwise, this is all fine, which is pretty amazing considering usually with this type of a crash, you know it's going to tumble head over tail over and over and over again, but my tether saved my wheel. So on the other side, the biggest damage, oh, it's too dark. All right, hold on. All right, so on the other side, this is the left side, a little bit more scrapes on the Clark pad. Hold on, I'm trying to get my wheel to cooperate. Sorry, this video is gonna suck, but I'm not really in the mood. Little bit, actually, that just wiped right off. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Clark, Adam G pedals, fine here. A little bit of a scrape on my Kydex over here. My kickstand got completely twisted up. A little bit of a scrape over here. And this is the biggest damage on the battery box right here. And it almost feels like it kind of got melted a little bit. You know what? I'll probably make a better video another time when I can get proper lighting and get my microphone on and stuff like that. Oh, don't fall. But another big damage is the kickstand. It is completely twisted up now, and it was twisted up before. Now it's twisted up even further. Twisted metal. Let's see. My gear is completely thrashed, completely torn up, but it did its job. I have minimal road rash. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can repair this anymore. I've repaired this so many times. But you see where the gear definitely did its job. My helmet. Okay, so it's the first time I've really crash tested my helmet. And this is the Scorpion Scorpion EXO AT950. And you see the huge scrapes across here. So visor is definitely good. Scrapes across here, which is your jawline, so that is good. My cardo, any damage to my cardo? Nope, no damage to my cardo. There is damage across here, damage across the top of the visor over here. I tumbled hard, but I kind of wanted to tumble because last time I slid and and I realized that I don't have, so in my training, I'm trained to slide off the momentum, the impact forces, slide it out, right? But in the past, I have leathers, full leathers, and leather is king for sliding. So my last crash taught me, because I had more road rash last time, my last crash taught me that this stuff is not going to hold up to a slide. So as soon as I felt that it wore through my gear, I twisted and turned and sent myself into a tumble, which is ill-advised if you're going at motorcycle speeds. but at 55, 54, 50 miles an hour, not a big deal to tumble. And that saves me from some road rash. So yes, I'm going to get more damage spread out across my gear, but it's not going to go all the way to my skin, is my point. These React knee guards have gone through so much, and they have saved me so many times, and they are still functional. So where the plastic gets torn off, I will just remelt it back onto there, and that'll be fine. I will recheck all the straps and repair the straps if I need to. This bag is a new bag. I had to completely replace this bag from my last crash. This time it held up pretty well. There's some damage here on this side, and this is where I have the biggest road rash is on my side over here. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you guys that because it's kind of a private area, but I'll think about it. And my shirt, I don't know, you'll be able to see, yeah, it tore all the way through my shirt. So I have almost like an asphalt rug burn on my right, on the back of my right shoulder, but it didn't even break through the skin. It broke through the skin enough to have the nerves exposed, so it's tender, but it literally looks like a rug burn, except it's asphalt burn, but not, so that would be a step before an actual road rash where you tear through. The only rash that I have is on my side, and that is a little bit of redness, but it wasn't even a full thickness rash. My Garmin watch is perfect. It didn't suffer any, which I'm glad of. These are not even my protective gloves. These are my winter heated gloves, but I like these because they do have protection in them, and my light has a ghost in it. It likes to turn on by itself. But you'll see, look how much that shaved through the carbon fiber knuckle guard and the fingers over here. Oh, I wanted to check my thumb because I felt like, yes, I felt like my thumb hurts. There you go. My thumb did take a big hit. So my right thumb did take a big hit, and it hurts a little bit, but you can't see. Whoa, is my thumb twisted? No, it's not. My thumb's fine. It looks a little funky right now. I'll push it back. No problem. But yeah, look, see, so that's why you want to check your gear, because your gear will give you clues on what's wrong, because I don't feel pain like normal people do. So this is my scaphoid protection, and you see it there, that angle, you can see it shaved all the way through the scaphoid protection. So it definitely did its job. Where's my little bell? My left hand, it's scraped up my mirror, so I'll probably need to replace the mirror. I can still see. Scraped up my carabiner, scraped up my bell, but my bell still works, so it is fine. More shaving on the knuckles here, more shaving off of here, so I tumbled real good, but look, my gear worked so well. This is why I wear gear. So yeah, like this stuff, having finger protection and knuckle protection, finger protection, look at that. If I didn't have finger protection, I was only wearing wrist guards, then that would be quite torn up. So I think that's all of my gear and stuff that I can show you right now. My wheel's working fine. It wasn't a big deal. I got right up, I picked up my wheel, and then we kept riding, continued the ride. you know, didn't dilly-dally or nothing, and it was fine. So it's all good. But I already put in an order for a new visor, and no real concussion. So okay, you know how the other crashes, like they crash at such low speeds, and then they have like huge, major, acute concussion symptoms, right? None of that. Anyone will tell you from the group ride today that saw my crash. I got up, I picked up my wheel, and you know, rolled it over, and then got back on my wheel, and then we rode. It's like, and continued the rest of the day. So helmet, good helmet, good helmet. And even though it took a hit over here, nothing failed on it. And this is a modular helmet. So very happy. This is my first time really crash testing this helmet, and it passed with flying colors. So there you go. Thanks for joining me today. I will give more details and maybe a better video later on. But everything is all good. Damon is good. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.